Hi, my name is Shannon Griffin, and today I'm going to present my plans for my eco house. For Module 1, the land survey, I had to choose a region of Virginia to build my eco house in. I chose Southwest Virginia, the heart of Appalachia. Why Southwest Virginia? I chose this region for many reasons. I grew up here and I still live here. I have not grown tired of the beautiful mountains, forestry, and wildlife. The climate is generally mild, although we can get quite a lot of snow in higher elevations in the winter. The numerous lakes and rivers provide a great water source as well. I've recorded the air quality indexes throughout the past year. As you can see, there isn't much air pollution in the winter, but it's expected there is quite a lot more in the warmer months like August, October, and June. Next, I'm going to discuss my energy source infographic. Solar energy is the cleanest source of energy and most widely used, even though it can get expensive. Wind energy is much cheaper than solar and is extremely sustainable, but cannot be used in places where the wind speed isn't constant. Finally, biomass energy is renewable and produces no carbon monoxide emissions, but it does pose a serious threat to the environment through deforestation. In Module 2, I did a wind energy lab where I had to measure wind speed over a week. In order to be able to collect a reasonable amount of energy with wind turbines, the wind speed must be at least 13 kilometers per hour and constant almost every day. In my location, the average wind speed was 9.2 kilometers per hour, which is not high enough to produce sufficient energy. If all days were like Friday, where the wind speed was consistently 16 or more kilometers per hour, wind energy would be a great option for electricity for my eco house. I decided to base my eco house off of the Earthship. An Earthship is a type of passive solar house made from primarily recycled and natural materials. They are often made to be self-sufficient in most areas including food, water, and energy. I think that they are very aesthetically pleasing, and the setup of them are perfect for a quiet forested area near a river that you can so often find in Southwest Virginia. In Module 3, I had to show the various materials and factors of each one. I wanted to use materials that are readily available and did not require much energy to transport them to the location. I would use unwanted tires filled with tightly compacted earth matter to build up the walls. This is a positive because it takes a material that would otherwise be unused and put it towards something more sustainable. The tire is composed of many materials, but mainly natural and synthetic rubber, carbon black, and silica. Natural rubber comes from the sap of a rubber tree, and the removal process is shown to take a toll on the environment. From there, the tires must then be transported by truck, which will then release carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides. Next, I plan for the energy needed to run the eco house. It will be powered by solar panels. They can be used for heat energy such as warming, water, and electricity purposes. Solar energy is renewable and will always be readily available with significantly less environmental repercussions than the burning of fossil fuels. The solar panel is made up of interconnected silicon cells joined together to form a circuit. One downside of these are they run expensive, often reaching $10,000 after installation. My eco house will also include a compost pile and rainwater collection in the building of it. A compost pile has numerous benefits, including reduction of waste and improvement of soil fertility. The rainwater collection system will have a built-in filter so clean, fresh water can be used all throughout the house. Through the use of large windows, the eco house can be heated passively with the heat energy of the sun, so the need of electricity for heating will be lessened. Also, the need for lighting during the day will be unnecessary if the windows are large enough to naturally light parts of the home. This also reduces dependence of electric lights for parts of the day when the sun is out. Eco-friendly lighting sources are also important. There are many options to choose from, but LED lights are the most efficient. Although they are more expensive than others, they use less energy and emit less heat than the rest. Finally, I want my eco house to be at least partly self-sufficient with food. I would grow mostly vegetables like tomatoes, squash, and cucumber, which usually grow well in the climate of Southwest Virginia. Thanks for listening.